What is going on, guys? Jack here, and I am back with episode 23 of my FC Schalke career mode. If you guys could hit over 15 likes on this one, it would be absolutely incredible, and it really does help my channel grow, and it only takes a couple of seconds out of your day. I would very much appreciate it. But we do kick off the episode here on a bit of a sour note. Marco Hoga, pretty content and pretty sure that he will be leaving the club in the next transfer window, obviously, which will be the January transfer window, and we're very close to that 2nd of November already. We just have to take it on the chin. We're in the Champions Cup game now with the win against Chelsea last episode. It's opened the group up massively, and we have got a real great opportunity here to cement ourselves as real title contenders. To go through in the group, not title contenders, but to top the group. And I think that'd be good. But the players to watch today are Falcao and João Moutinho. Real good players here. Moutinho get onto the ball. Actually would find Falcao, the duo, linking up very well here. Falcao turns away for his man, shoots from range. He seems to be full of bags of confidence since coming back to the French club, but unfortunately does miss that first chance. Asensio does actually find Iheanacho through on goal here. It is Iheanacho with the shot. Just wide of the mark down on that occasion. Game still at 0-0. Iheanacho again plays through Asensio here. Asensio would actually play in Emre Can. Emre Can, what can he do? Cross it all the way into the back post to find Iheanacho. Just wide of the mark there. I believe the defender did put him off. I believe it was Fabinho in a right back role. You find Julian Brandt puts a fantastic ball into Iheanacho yet again, but we just can't piece in the move and finish it off beautifully. Unfortunately, the game is still 0-0. He's given the ball away terribly to Jeremy Tourlalon. The veteran does find João Moutinho into the path of, I don't know who that was, but it was a great block there from Kalansiak to keep the game at 0-0. Going in at half time, it is a very good game of football to be watching. Anyone's game yet again, and that's what makes football so interesting for me, to be watching these games of football and not knowing what way it's going to go. As Asensio comes forward here for us, Julian Brandt makes a great run away from the defence here, and he does actually cut inside. Great dribbling a bit here from Julian Brandt, through on goal, gets the shot away, and Subasic again somehow comes out with a clutch save as Kalansiak brings us forward now into the path of Marco Asensio. Does find Emre Can. It's Julian Brandt again away from the defender. Julian Brandt off the crossbar. And he has been our star player so far, but unfortunately couldn't find the back of it as Raggi does find João Moutinho, looks it into the path, I believe, of Jeremy Tourlalon, who comes really close but couldn't find the back of net. It's Julian Brandt now. Great bit of skill from him as he beats his man here. It's still Julian Brandt with the shot, and Subasic holds on like it was absolutely nothing as Marco Hoga brings us forward again. Julian Brandt, it's Julian Brandt's show at the moment as we're coming forward here, and he cuts inside again, falls to the defender. It's Julian Brandt again as Subasic holds on. Iheanacho brings us forward now. We're getting desperate to find this goal in the last 15 minutes. Iheanacho plays the ball, spreads it beautifully into the path of Clemons. Clemons crossed the ball in to find Iheanacho, and Subasic again comes up clutch with another brilliant save as Julian Brandt finds Julian Weigl into Timo Werner. The left midfielder gets away from his man, shoots. Subasic again with the save as we get into the last 3 minutes of the game here. Kakara does line up a free kick from range 27 yards out. It's the Brazilian with the shot. Denied by the crossbar here. How on earth have we not found the back of net? As Iheanacho tries to bring us forward. Raggi comes up with the block. Only as far as Iheanacho again into the path now of Nastasic, who misses the shot at the last kick of the game. It is absolutely gutting, but unfortunately we do draw this game 0-0 here against AS Monaco. Not the result we was looking for. Does it hurt our Champions Cup standings or our ability to go through? Find out at the end of the episode when we will get the standings up for that one. We do have another Champions Cup game to turn things around should it come to that. As you can see here, man of the match, if it wasn't down anyone's mind, Daniel Subasic, brilliant goalkeeping from him. He really did keep his AS Monaco side in the game. I don't know how Timo Werner or Julian Brandt didn't get on the score sheet. We do play Frankfurt here in the Bundesliga, and we win this one 3-1. Volland with 2 and Iheanacho with the other. Two players that are in really good form for us, I can't lie. Do some more training with the team here. Julian Brandt nearly at 80 rated overall. He has grown so well the last few seasons, and he's definitely making a case for first team football before the January transfer window, which is really good to see here. Another big player that comes in that's growing very well is Julian Weigl. He asked if we can discuss wages, and I'm more than happy to do that with Julian. So we do go into the office here, meet with his agent, and we do offer him a 60 grand a week contract, 100% pay rise on his actual contract at the moment. So it'd be good to see that he does accept that. No of this middleman talk, none of this want to raise the bar. He's happy with the contract, and he does seem like a very good down-to-earth player. So I'm happy that he will look into, well, he is looking to stay at the club. And if he keeps performing how he is, nearly 80 rated here, he could definitely be in contention for taking Leon Goretzka or even Johannes Geiss's first team spot. But Johannes Geiss has been on incredible form this season as we get ready for a game here against FCV Mainz. Very good side here. We do start with Timo Werner, who obviously is in for the injured Leroy Sané. Will we miss him? We'll have to wait and see. Timo Werner didn't have the most best of games when he was at, but we know he is someone that can definitely pop up with some goals. Victor Wanyama, a familiar face in the Mainz team for all the English viewers here, and Ari up front is the Brazilian striker that obviously did play in the Russian league, so he's very capable of finding the net. And as you can see, they're coming to counter-attack here, Mainz. In the 4 minutes in, it's Ari with the ball. He actually does find Victor Wanyama into the path of Halami. Great save from Farnham there. Very safe hands from him, as we did actually get caught out there, which we don't really see, as Halami wins the ball back to Victor Wanyama, back into Halami, back into Victor Wanyama. Farnham makes the save. The game's still 0-0. And guys, if you are enjoying this video, you want to see more, it only takes a couple of seconds out of day to hit that like button. I'd very much appreciate it. It's Batshuayi gets a shot from range here. Searchy holds on there like it was absolutely nothing. As we come forward yet again with Batshuayi, who beats the defender here. And what can he do? He actually plays it into the middle to Maximilian Meyer with the shot. Looks to be going into the top corner there, but unfortunately does go wide of the mark. And we'll get very frustrated now, because it's looking like, for the life of us, we can't find the back of it. As Batshuayi goes through here on goal again, straight at the goalkeeper. What is up with our decision making in front of goal at the moment? If anyone can score from this position, it's Johannes Geis from the free kick, off the corner of the crossbar there. My word, how close are we going to get to finding the back of the net? It is getting very frustrating now. Dominating the game, Mainz are, so we definitely need to make sure we make most of our chances going forward. They're very comfortable on the board, the German side here, as Batshuayi tries to bring us forward here. Great bit of play from him, actually. He does muscle off the defender like he wasn't even there. The Belgian gets into a real good opportunity here, and he plays it across goal, finds Grzeska at the back post, heads it over the bar. We are doing everything but find the back of the net this episode, it seems. As Bergensen plays it into Halami, into Ari here, with the shot from range, off of the post. My word, that was inches away from going to the back of the net there, as we find Kevin Volland with the shot. He's denied by the post this time. This game has been the most entertaining 0-0 draw for a while, as we do bring on, I believe, Asensio, Iheanacho and Emre Can to see how they do. Moritz tries to get the ball away from Emre Can, but it does find Leon Grzeska into Volland, lays it off into Iheanacho, into the path of Kenny Tete with the shot into the back of the net. The right back, the most unnatural scorer, you could say, in the team. The most unlikeliest, that's not doubt in my mind. Great bit of play there. Iheanacho unselfishly plays it into number 14, Kenny Tete, and he finds the back of the net. Great play from him there, and he is off celebrating his second goal in the Bundesliga for number 14, Kenny Tete, and that is a very important goal for us. We'll take that every day of the week. But Mainz try and get back into the game now with Moritz. Does find Mutu. What can Mutu do? He does actually play it into Debalis, back into Moto, but what a save that is from Farnham. He has come up clutch with a brilliant save there. As Emre Can brings us forward now, we're looking to put this game to bed into Iheanacho. Great strength from Iheanacho here. It's the first time he and Batshuayi being on the pitch together. Gets the shot away, it's saved. As far as Batshuayi, the easiest goal he's going to get in his career, but a good confidence booster for the Belgian striker, who, like I said, the last episode, was expecting to get more goals this season. He hasn't, but he's come up big with the goal here to make it 2-0, and that could be all she wrote for Mainz. I can't see him coming back into this one. 6 goals in the Bundesliga. Will he be the top goal scorer again? I think it's a massive ask, and I can't see it happening personally. As Batshuayi comes forward here yet again on the counter-attack. Can we get another goal here? It's Batshuayi, looks to put it across goal. Somehow it hits Iheanacho in the back of the leg, and it does get cleared away. How on earth do we mess that up? But it doesn't matter. We do win this game here. 2-0 against Mainz. We're back on scoring form, which is great to see, and 3 important points in our Bundesliga title campaign, which is great to see. Mainz, looking at them stats, were comfortable in the game, but they got caught out by 2 acts of brilliance from us here. Obviously, the second goal probably wasn't as good, but the first goal I really did enjoy. Great pass move, which Kenny Tete, obviously, who got the man of the match, did finish off. So, great to see that there. 3 points added to our campaign. I'm absolutely over the moon with the team. We really did perform well. The passing and build-up play, we're gaining confidence with every single game. We're getting our second Bundesliga title, and I really do believe we can do it. Iheanacho up to 78 rating, which is good to see. We do actually win a Champions Cup game against PAOK 4-0. Hogan with a goal, who obviously is leaving the club. Julian Brandt with 2, and Clemens with the other. The 3 midfielders getting the goals. Good to see there. And as you can see, we are top of our group going into the last game of the group stages. AS Monaco and Chelsea level on points with us. Who's going to go through in a group? Will we do it? Find out in the next coming episodes. If you did enjoy today's video, guys, hit that like button. I would very much appreciate it. We are top of the Bundesliga table by 8 points. Will we hold on? Subscribe if you are new around here. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, I hope you have a really nice day. And I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.